All right, guys, there's a lot of things I've done in business and a lot of things I definitely regret. But in this video, guys, I'm going to talk about 5 different points, 5 different things that I'm definitely not doing again in my business. Ever again. Ever again. Coming up. All right, so let's just get down to it. Of course, my wife and I, we've been marketing online for a long time. And most of the time that we've been in business has been a failure. We haven't really made a lot of money, hadn't had a lot of success up until over the past, I don't know, 6, almost 7 years now. We've started having some success. And there's some things that I'm going to cover. And I've got my list right here. I've got 5 different points. I'm going to talk about some things that we're definitely not doing ever again. In business ever. We're never going to do these things again. Point number 1. I'm never going to promote my business over my brand. Never, ever again. Meaning what I mean, let me kind of clarify. How many of you are not creating content, not promoting yourself as an expert, not promoting yourself as a brand, and all you're doing is just give me my link so I can spam and share this information about this product, opportunity, company, whatever, but you're not sharing any value, any information about who you are and the value that you can give to people. Raise your hand if you've done that before. I'll raise my hand, and let me tell you, when we stopped doing that, when we stopped, just trying to hide behind the company. You're probably talking to you right now. You don't want anybody to see your face. You don't want anybody to know who you are. All you want is people to go to your link and just buy. And then you're having a hard time getting people to do that. How's that going? It's probably not going well. We used to be the same way. We used to do the exact same thing. But until we started promoting ourselves, letting people know who we are and the value that we can give to people, people like joining people nowadays. That's how it is on the internet. It's all social related. It's like a new state of the internet now. It's all social media. That's the state of the internet now. And people want to know who they're connecting with. They want to know who they're buying with. They want to know who their potential business partner is going to be. They want to know that individual. So you can't just hide behind your links in your websites and all that anymore. There was a day when you could do that. Those days are long gone. You just can't do it anymore. So one of the things I'm definitely not going to be doing is hiding behind my company links and my offer. I'm definitely not putting my business first. I'm going to put my brand first. I'm going to put me first by creating pictures, videos, sharing stories, letting people know who I am and the value that I can give to them. Hey guys, I'm telling you, it makes a difference. So again, I'm never going to promote my business in front of my brand ever again. Okay, so kind of remember that, guys. It'll definitely make some changes in your business. So number 2, okay, number 2 is I've stopped. I will never ever try to change people. Okay, let me kind of clarify again. There was a time where we were marketing and doing different things. Over our career, there was a time where I just wanted to make people become a success. No, you're gonna be successful. I'm gonna make sure that you're successful. I'm gonna twist your arm. Guys almost died trying to do that. People become successful when they're ready, when it's best for them, not when it's best for you. Now, one thing that I will continue to do is give value, tools, resources, education, information that can help people to become a success. But I can't make you become successful. You are the only one. The person who you see when you look in the mirror, that's the only person that can make you become a success. Everything else is external, okay? And I know for me, I was that external resource trying to make people become successful, and it was so frustrating because a lot of people just don't want it like you want it. And I had to learn the hard way because there was a lot of different things that we were doing for people that we didn't need to do, and it was a lot of waste of time, a lot of waste of money, a lot of wasted energy, just a waste. And so now all we do now is focus on giving value, like this video, giving value trying to help people, give them the information, but we just want to give you the insight and the information so you can make the best decision. And when you're ready to become a success, you'll become a success because you're going to do everything that you need to do based off of reaching your goals, whatever it is your goal is. You'll do it. You'll make it happen. Nobody's going to be able to do that for you. Only you will be able to do that. So I'm never doing that again. I'm just going to help people, just give them information, but I'm not going to try to change you. You can only change yourself. All right, number 3. I won't try to please everybody anymore. I'm not trying to please everyone. And there was a time where we used to do that. We used to try to please everyone. We would make different tools and systems and videos, and people say, well, can you do this? And can you do that? And it was so funny. Like sometimes we would make a system or a video or whatever it was, or do something. And because someone says, hey, this would be better if we had this. And then we're like, okay, cool, it makes sense. And then we'll do that. And then some other people will come say, hey, why'd you change that? Because it was best the way it was before. And I'm like, oh, it was? Okay. And it just, you can't please everyone. You can only create, build your business, and grow based off of what's best for you. Okay? And that's one thing that we had to learn over time. There was a time we always wanted to please everyone. We don't want anybody upset. We don't want to make sure nobody was missing something. Now, we still provide the value, but hey, we look at things from our perspective. And sometimes things are good ideas and sometimes they aren't. But one thing I have learned is that I don't try to please everybody now. And because a lot of times I think even when you're new in the marketing, you're trying to please everyone and you can't, because everybody has different ideas, values. They're in different circumstances. And so all you can do is provide the fundamental information, tools, resources, opportunity, whatever that you can deliver, and everything else will work itself out. And that's really what you have to do. And that's what leaders do. So you got to understand you can't please everyone. So if you're watching this and you're marketing, you're building something, and you're trying to please everyone, stop it. You're not going to be able to please everyone. Okay? Please yourself. Provide the value, whatever it is that you're doing, but please, you gotta make sure that you're okay. Okay? Make sure you're okay and you're giving what you need to give to help whatever it is that whatever your goal is. So, I know we used to really struggle with that, trying to please everyone. And now we don't do that. And it really has eliminated a whole lot of extra work. We come up with ideas and we still get feedback on a lot of different things, but we're not trying to please everyone. And it's definitely made it's allowed us to move further, faster in our business. Okay. So that was number 3. Number 4 is I won't choose short-term comfort over long-term benefit. Okay. Now let me kind of break that down. What that means is a lot of times we're an entrepreneur, we're in business, we're doing something, and we know the things that we need to do, but a lot of times we choose to go another route because it's easier. But it's not but it's going to hurt you long term. For example, if you're marketing online and you're not building content, if you're not using content related strategies and traffic related strategies, it's going to hurt you long term in your business. It's going to really hurt you. You're not going to be around for long. You might get a sale or two now, but it won't be a month from now, 6 months from now, a year from now, 10 years from now. You got to start putting things in place now so you can still reap the benefits of past efforts. For example, we make a lot of videos, and even in the beginning, I didn't listen, but once I finally listened that branding was the key and I started creating video content, we're still today, and I want you to really understand this. Today, still, we're getting leads and sales, making income. I'm talking about new leads, new sales coming in on a consistent basis from content that I created 6 years ago, almost 7 years ago. Let me repeat that just in case you missed it. We're still making money from content that we created 7 years ago. Still. Now, I could have just been like, hey, well, let me just go ahead and put out some flyers, put out some postcards and some business cards and everything. And that's all fine and dandy, but it's really only for the short term. Does that make sense? You know, yeah, you might get a sale here and there today, this week, but what about 7 years from now? I guarantee you're not making any money from some postcards that you put on some people's cars 7 years ago. I guarantee it that you're not getting that. That makes sense? But if you do the right branding strategies in your business, if you apply those and stay consistent, incredible things can happen. And that's one of the things I really wanted to mention when it comes to that is we used to do a lot of those things. And we used to do activity that was good for today, but it wasn't good for tomorrow. And we're always on that treadmill, just running. Just running all the time and never could really rest. Does that make sense? And until we really said, hey, you know what? Hey, we're not getting any younger. We're only getting older. Let's put some things in place as well that can allow us to still reap the benefits for years to come. Okay, so look at what you're doing. Look at how you're marketing. Look at the activity that you're putting in your business. Is it something that's going to help you now, only just now, or is it something that can help you in the future, right? And that's really what you want to look at. Whatever it might be, just kind of look at that. Look at, is this going to help me down the road, you know, putting this in place? And sometimes it's going to take some time. Sometimes those type of strategies, it takes a little time to grow, but that's what successful people do. They go through the pain of things not being so quick because they want the big payout at the end, right? And that's really what it's all about. Okay, so that's number 4. So we don't look at the short term of things all the time anymore. We're always looking at, you know, what can we do now and how can we extend that a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 20 years from now. How can we do that? Make sense? All right. Number 5. I saved this one for last because this is probably the biggest one out of all these here. And a lot of you watching definitely need to listen to this. Now, number 5 is, I won't forget that my inner self determines my outer success. Guys, when you're marketing, when you're building a business, success isn't what you achieve. Success is what you get from the person who you become, right? When you become successful, it's you've changed. You're not going to be the same, okay? You're not going to be the same. When you become successful, when you start having a lot of success, you're not going to be the same person. You're going to be different. And the way that you get that is through going to events, networking with the right people, focusing on training and personal development, all that stuff. And even when I look back, when I first started marketing, oh my God, when I was still in my late 20s and didn't know nothing from nothing, even then, though, I understood that it was all about self-development, personal development, you know, becoming better. And when I look at how I was then compared to how I am today, it's a total change. I mean, from my business life to my personal life, I mean, it's just a total 360 change. And what you're going to have to do is definitely focus on becoming better. Watch those training videos. Watch those motivational videos. Become an expert in your niche of whatever you're doing. That's what's going to really help you. You're going to having major success means that you have changed. Okay? But you got to change first. You can't make the money then change. It just doesn't. I'm sorry, it just doesn't work like that. You can't make the money first and then change. No, you have to change first. You have to evolve first. The money follows. You know, so many times a lot of people just don't want to watch training videos. You know who you are. I'm talking to you. You don't want to watch no training videos. You don't want to educate yourself. You don't want to take the time to grow. All you want to do is take your marketing link and plaster it all over the internet. That's all you want to do. You just want somebody to buy something. But you're not willing to change and grow so you can give value and you can put that energy out there in the universe and it just comes back to you automatically. You're not willing to do that, but you got to do it. You know who you are. I'm talking to you. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. You got to make that change. It is what it is. It sounds so cliche. It sounds, people say it all the time. Oh, they're just blowing hot air, whatever. But guys, I'm here to tell you it's so true. It is just so true. People that I've seen grow over the years that have started from nothing and now they're just like really doing amazing things. They're not the same person. Matter of fact, they were already changing before they even had the major success. That's what's so funny about it. I even remember, even myself, I was changing even before the money came. That makes sense? That's why the money came, is because I was changing. And that's what you have to do. Change and the money will come, right? Remember, personal development. You have to grow. You have to evolve if you want your bank account to evolve. Right? You just got to do it, guys. So those were my 5 things in business I will never do again. Hey, guys, hopefully that was helpful. And just to recap that last point, you know, I won't forget that it's all about personal development. That's what it's all about. And that's how it works. So all these different ones, again, definitely, if these hit you, if these can't meet, if these are on your list as well, write them down. And that way you remember them. You can start making changes in whatever it is that you're trying to do. So once we started making those changes and we stopped doing these things, amazing things started to happen. We had to grow as well. We didn't do everything correctly. We didn't see everything clearly. But we had to grow, and when we did grow, our income grew with it. So that's all I got, guys. Hopefully this was helpful, and be sure to like this video. Be sure to comment below. Let me know what you think about what are some of your things that you are not going to do again. That's a good question of the day. What aren't you going to do? What are you going to eliminate in your business in terms of behavior, activities that's been hurting you in your business? I like to hear it. I just like to hear your thoughts about that. So again, like this video, comment below. Be sure to smash that subscribe button. I got a lot of videos I'm going to be adding to the channel. You definitely don't want to miss them. So with that said, guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Peace out.